Hi, everyone. It's Deb Cottle with Motivational Moments, and I'm hoping that my internet is working properly. Um, we've had a little bit of a disruption this morning in the video, but I'm hoping that you can hear me loud and clear. For those of you that follow astrology, we are in what they call Mercury retrograde. It started on Saturday and it goes for 3 weeks, and it makes things kind of crazy. It affects our communication, it affects computers, things that are technical, all kinds of weird things. So Google that if you're interested. I try not to follow it because I don't want it to influence me in any way, shape, or form. But when this happens 4 times a year, when I'm in it, I know it's happening, and then I look at the date and I go, "Yep, we're in Mercury retrograde," which just means that things may not always work out the way that you expect them to do. You may have to do some over communication. You may have to work a little harder. There may be some flare ups as far as arguments. Sometimes it affects travel, your plans, because everything is just a little off. So, that being said, I just want to wish you all a great week. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Wasn't it fun to have a long weekend and the start of we're going into our summer season? The flowers are blooming. Life is good. I wanted to talk to you today about energy because I feel that all of us are affected by energy one way or another, whether we admit it or not. We are bombarded every day with not only our own feelings and our own energy field, but the energy field of those around us. And have you ever noticed that sometimes your energy will be depleted if you have a conversation with somebody that is draining or emotional, negative, or kind of destructive? We are affected by it. It affects us on so many different levels. It affects our energy. It affects maybe our mental health at times. It affects our mood. And sometimes they say it can affect us physiological. So just be aware of it. I know that I am, especially as an intuitive person, I'm especially sensitive to energy to the point where even loud noises, loud talking, being in a crowd affects me to the point where I am very sensitive to that energy. And if it's negative combined with being loud or being very concentrated around me, that can also affect me. So if you are one of those people, they're called empaths, and you're very sensitive to the needs of other people, the energy of other people, it could be a very good thing because we need more empaths in the world. We need more sensitive people in the world because it offsets the harshness and it makes it a better balance for those that are sensitive. The only thing that us sensitive people have to be cautious about is that we protect our own energy and we become more cognizant of how other energy affects us. And we can't be people pleasers all the time. It's not a healthy thing to do. So if we are in that situation, just take a step back, do some breathing exercises. I do one where not only do I do breathing and meditation before I start the day, I also make sure that I have some sort of energy field built up around me. I do it mentally where I just picture sort of this halo effect around my body, and I start from the head and I go all the way down to my feet, and I picture it just going out like in a white light around my body, and just it's like a little layer of protection so that if I'm in a situation where there's a negativity or disruption or even loud noises, that I feel like my energy field is protected, that kind of bounces off, and so that I'm in my little cocoon. We also need to take time for ourselves to do things just for ourselves and not always for other people, whether it's taking a walk, going swimming, going shopping, go to a movie, things that we normally save to do with other people, or we put aside our own needs and wants to be able to take care of people around us. That is what sensitive people seem to do, and what we call empaths. There's also a phrase I've heard just recently of being a spiritual, having spiritual autism. And autism is a situation where they are sensitive to loud noises or a lot of activity. And so, if you're a spiritual person, you can have kind of those same attributes. So, just to be aware of that and to protect yourself. So, this is all good stuff. It's just a matter of how we want to appear in the world, how we want to serve others in the world, but also at the same time, how to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and putting ourselves first, which is a new concept for me. I got news for you. I'm learning, but I always put the needs of other people before me. But I'm getting better at moving that needle more to the middle. And sometimes, wow, I will think of myself first. In fact, with my day timer, I literally, during the day, when I start my day, I write a list of who do I need to help? Who needs me today? I write down their name and I write down what I need to do for them. Nobody's asked me to do this. Nobody's even asked me necessarily for help, but it's in my DNA and it's something that actually I'm proud of. I love being a sensitive, caring, nurturing type person, but I also am learning as I get older that you can't be there for everybody all the time as much as we'd like to. So, take it from me. There's got to be a balance. And if you're one of those type of people that are super sensitive, then just make sure you're taking care of yourself and doing good things for and with yourself. Maybe even writing in a journal and writing down, first of all, you know how I feel about affirmations. Those are positive statements written in the present tense, and you write them down until your subconscious beliefs believe that it is true. Because the more times you say something positive and in the present tense, the subconscious mind automatically believes it to be the truth because it doesn't judge what you say. So if you're saying, I am abundant, I am prosperous, I am healthy, all those kind of statements that you say on a regular basis really help to define your outward experiences. On the other hand, if you're saying things like, I don't have enough money, I'm always around negative people, um, I'm not happy, all those kinds of things, anything that you say on a regular basis in the present tense that's negative or counterproductive, those things also get registered in your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind will automatically draw you to similar situations because they think the subconscious mind thinks, well, if that's what you think about and that's what you say you are, then maybe you want more of that. So just try that as an experiment when you're overwhelmed or you feel like you want to make some changes into your life. Write a list of positive affirmations in all areas of your life that you want to improve. Put it in the present tense and just say, I am making X amount of dollars right now, or I am healthy, I am losing weight, I am losing 10 pounds this month. Whatever it is, just make sure, or I'm attracted to the right people at the right time for my spiritual, my financial growth, whatever you wanted to say. And you can write as many as you want, then read them out loud, and then say them in the morning and say them at the end of the day. If you want help in creating affirmations that are specific to your own particular situation, feel free to reach out to me. send me a messenger request, and I'd be happy to talk to you and come up with some affirmations that would be very specific for you. Been doing this for over 25 years. It's never let me down. The only time it's let me down is when I don't do them, or I forget to do them, or I don't do them the way they need to be done. So, anyway, I wanted to tell you that 5, 10 minutes ago, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I had previous appointments, and I actually was in the car rushing home to be able to do this live for you, which I enjoy much better than having it pre recorded. So I am just intuitively presenting these things because they may be important to you. They're important to me, and I'm here to support you and to inspire you and to empower you to really just be the best you can be. That's our job. We can't fix everybody else. We can't control all the situations around us. We can try, but the only thing we can control is how we react to the situations around us and how we can be internally and externally. So, thank you for listening. May you all go out there and be true advocates of women with guts. Be courageous. Go out of your comfort zone, but be good to yourself and be good to others. And I'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye.